Hey, this is Paulo from DNB Academy, and a lot of you ask how to make basses like K9. So in today's video, we're going to be making the main bass from the track XTC or Ecstasy, I don't know. Anyway, this is the reference track. And this is the bass we're going to be making. But before we get started with the video, make sure you get subscribed to the channel and hit the notification bell to not miss any of the future videos. Also share this video with a producer friend who you think would appreciate having this tutorial. Don't forget that if you want to get access to the preset editor project files, you can become a member of Preset Pass. The link is in the description below. And if you want a ton of free samples and presets and masterclasses, you can join the DNB Academy free access. The link is also in the description. So with all that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so this sound is actually achieved in 3 different patches. We have the first vital, then we have an accent one, and then we have another high layer, and the 3 of them create this sound. So let's jump into vital. So these are the notes that we're going to be playing. You can copy them if you want to follow along with the video. Okay, so here in vital, the first thing we're going to do is to turn on the 3 oscillators and load sine waves on the first one, like this. Boost the level of every single oscillator, and then do FM from oscillator 3 on the oscillator 2. Just like that. Let's boost oscillator 3 1 octave up. Awesome, and then let's go into the effects, and let's turn on the chorus, the EQ, and distortion. Let's bring the EQ before distortion. And then let's bring a notch right here on the second harmonic. Bring the spread down. Let's move the cutoff a bit higher. Bring 8 voices to reduce the amount of third. Okay, awesome. And then let's boost the soft clip. Let's boost the highs. Awesome. And this is actually it for vital, but in the post-processing is where the magic happens. So for the first patch, the first thing we're going to do is to try to replicate the same notch here and then boost the mids. Then we're going to run everything through Isotope Trash 2. We're going to set it on 3 bands. The first band goes from 20 to 400 Hz and it doesn't have anything. The mid band has some tape saturation and the wave shaping is a bit boosted. The drive is at 2.0, and then the high band goes from 4.29 kHz to 20K and it doesn't have any mode of distortion, but the wave shaping is all the way up. Next we have an EQ, once again notching some specific harmonics. And then we have another EQ that is boosting this up and creating a big notch here in the midst. And then this peak is following the harmonic as it moves in the melody. Okay, so awesome. Now all of these patches are inside of a group that, once again, this group has a very intricate EQ, which is boosting the soft, the third harmonic, notching the 5th one, and then boosting the mids, the highs, and the very, very highs. Then we have some multiband dynamics, which is boosting this up a lot. And then we have a simple filter that filters all of the patch at the end. And then we have an auto pan that is going automated, so it creates that amplitude modulation effect. Now let's just go back into this patch and fine tune a couple of stuff. Let's bring the FM a bit lower. Let's go into the effects. And let's bring this highs a little bit lower. And then let's set this mode of the distortion to pre and change it into a bandpass. Bring the resonance all the way down. There you go. This is how we're gonna balance the highs, the lows, and the mids. Perfect. So this is the first layer. Okay, so for the second patch, we're loading 2 sine waves on each oscillator and then bringing both through a soft clipping distortion. Then once again filtering in the same way with the pre-mode, boosting the drive all the way up, and then applying some EQ before distortion. And then we're gonna boost the octave of oscillator B all the way up and the levels all the way up. We're gonna bring the phase randomization all the way down, and we're gonna play with the phase of the second one. Just like that. And so this bass is gonna be at the middle of the other patch. Now for post-processing, once again, we're having the same EQ with the notch and second harmonic, and then boosting the mids. We're having the same isotope trash setup. Now we have a different EQ right here, boosting this harmonic. And then we have the same EQ as before. And now this is gonna get combined with the third patch, which we're gonna jump into right now. Okay, so for the third patch, we're adding once again basic shapes, but we're using a saw wave this time. And then we're also turning on oscillator 3. We're going to bring the level of oscillator 3 all the way down, and then we're gonna run FM from oscillator 3. And next we're gonna load the sync mode on oscillator 3. Around 62% is fine. And then we're gonna boost the unison to 7 voices. Bring it to 3%. Let's bring the FM a little bit lower. Let's bring the phase of oscillator 3 all the way down. And then let's go into the effects tab. Let's add an EQ and let's cut all of the sub. Let's boost the highs. Let's add a lot of distortion with the soft clip mode. Boost the drive, and then once again filter this in the same way. Awesome, then let's add a flanger. Let's bring the feedback down, bring the mix down. And then let's change it to 8 bars. Let's bring a compressor and let's set it to a single band mode. Let's bring the band up. And now you can fine tune the sync. And now let's jump into post-processing. Here in the post-processing, we're gonna skip all of the other EQs and stuff like that, and we're just gonna cut this off, cut this harmonic, and boost the highs. Now we're gonna layer all of this with the other patches. Remember to keep the levels balanced, and you can always go back and change the sync if you don't like the tone. Or boost it. And that is how you create sounds like K9 in the track XTC. So that is gonna be it for today's sound and also for this video. If you liked it, make sure you get subscribed to the channel and hit the notification bell to not miss any of future videos. And if you wanna get access to the preset and the project files, you can become a member of Preset Pass. The link is in the description below. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.